Welcome to today's installment of the Weathermatic Tech video series. In today's installment, we're going to talk about the Weathermatic Pressure Regulating Kit, or PRK. The PRK is available as an option for all Weathermatic series valves. If you're not familiar with the Weathermatic series valve, all Weathermatic valves are contamination resistant and reverse flow design. Weathermatic pioneered the reverse flow design over 70 years ago. So that means that any Weathermatic valve installed in the last 5 decades, you can still get serviceable parts for. Now the PRK is a pressure regulating kit that will regulate the downstream system pressure on the lateral line from the zone valve, and is another great reason to choose Weathermatic valves. When you unpack your PRK, you'll have your pressure regulating block, pressure regulating adjustment, the tubing, and the installation instructions. It is critical that you do not lose this part. It comes in this orange Ziploc bag, so it can be easily found if dropped out of the box. If you do not have this screw that is contained in this bag, the pressure regulating kit will not work as designed. The PRK is available as a factory installed option. You can install it in the field, which we'll discuss here, but if you know that this is an option that you would like to use, please order it as the XPR option when you're ordering your valve. So first, we'll remove the solenoid from our valve. Remember to capture the plunger so that it doesn't fall out in the ground. It's a lot easier to do it in the table here than in the mud. Your installation may require the removal of this Parker fitting from the pressure regulating block. If so, you can use a 7/16 or an 11mm wrench. So we'll first remove this Parker fitting from the pressure regulating block. When you get ready to field install your PRK unit, remember this installation is going to require some room, so you'll want to make arrangements to have this assembly in a large valve box. One advantage of the PRK system from Weathermatic is that it senses true downstream pressure of the lateral line. As such, you'll need to put a sprinkler service tee 10 pipe diameters downstream from the valve. This is so that you can get good, accurate sensing of the downstream pressure. So if there's not a service tee available on downstream of the valve, you'll need to install one. If you're doing this as a new installation, make sure that you remember to put the sprinkler service tee 10 pipe diameters downstream from the valve. So we're going to start by installing our bushing. It comes with a 1/2 inch threaded reducer bushing with the kit. And so we're going to install that in our downstream lateral line tee. Next, we're going to locate our screw in our red plastic Ziploc bag. And we're going to install this screw into the pilot hole directly underneath the solenoid plunger. So that pilot hole that the solenoid plunger rests on has to be sealed with this self-tapping screw in order for the valve to close and regulate. Next, we're going to install our brass pressure regulating block. You may want to turn this counterclockwise a couple of times to make sure that the threads are centered into the valve threads. If this is cross-threaded into the solenoid threads, it will cut new threads. So you want to be careful installing this brass threaded block into the female plastic threads of your valve. Next, we'll reinstall our solenoid. Turn the plunger to the solenoid capsule. Thread this in. Everything just has to be hand tight, nice and snug. Our next step is going to be to install the pressure pilot regulator assembly. The regulator assembly comes with a Schrader valve that you can attach your adjustment hose and pressure gauge to use the adjustment to regulate the downstream pressure of your lateral liner. It is adjustable between 15 and 110 psi, but there must be a 10-pound differential from the upstream to the downstream side. It also has an arrow for the direction of the tubing. So the arrow goes to the downstream side. So we'll place our hose in our Parker fitting here. We'll rethread in our Parker fitting into the regulator block. Then we can utilize our 7/16 wrench again to unthread one of the bonnet bolts and capture our pilot regulator assembly onto the bonnet. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please give us a call at Weathermatic Tech Support.